Lorella Kubai and Nia Becker set to jump center. Becker tips it back to Christina Mora, who was honored before the game today. A tremendous career. She takes the floor for the 104th time in the old gold and black. And what very likely could be her final time at the Joel Coliseum. And Jewel Spear gets the scoring started from deep.
Talked about Love guarding her. She guarded at that time, but was able to get away for just a second. Separation, gets the three-point basket.
Kubai gets a quick touch, sets up Lottinen from the wing, and the answer.
Lottinen's got one of the best strokes in college basketball there. Now her 38th three-pointer of the season.
Of course, Georgia Tech starts 4 international players, along with Love from Kansas City. Al Fortner's 3rd season as Georgia Tech head coach. Christina Mora picks up where she left off on Thursday night in the win over Syracuse.
Followed up a great ball game, nice high-low set. Becker with a perfect pass, good finish for Mora.
Mora with a career-high 21 points on Thursday against the Orange. Wake Forest winning 76-60. Nerea Hermosa off the back iron, and the rebound for Becker.
And on that first possession, you noticed that Kubai was being guarded by Alex Stevenson. She can be a little physical with her inside. We know how good a rebound Kubai is, also giving him second chance opportunities.
Mora faces up over Hermosa, knocks it down.
Continuing the hot streak, and you love to see a senior play their last game at home get off to a good start.
She was 10 for 15 from the floor on Thursday. Quickly 2 for 2 to start today. Good defense. Jen Hoover was calling for a walk, and they'll get it a few beats later. Thomas Danaher, Meadow Overstreet, John Capolino, the 3 officials this afternoon.
Really like the intensity that Wake Forest has started with today. A couple good defensive possessions, offensive efficiency on the first 2 possessions.
Spear sets up Scruggs. Mora was calling for it, and she'll get it. Working on Hermosa again. Still 6 to shoot. Nia Becker. Pretty good defensive possession from Georgia Tech. Well, the defense hasn't been a huge issue for the Yellow Jackets. It has been the offense that has been the bugaboo for Coach Fortner's team over this recent stretch. On Thursday, they led for nearly 25 minutes of the game against Florida State, Stan, but the Seminoles were the better team in overtime.
You look back on the game before that, only 39 points against Miami, and a tough loss in overtime against Notre Dame where they scored 66 points. Good defense right now, making it very tough for the Yellow Jackets to get into the offensive rhythm.
Spear off the dribble. Nice move, could not finish. Kubai, the ACC's leading rebounder, sets up Stroutman in transition from deep.
Stroutman in a transfer from Syracuse, doing it again. She's always had good games against Wake Forest. Got a great look in transition, buries the 3.
And more often than not in the ACC this year, you're either facing Syracuse or a transfer from Syracuse.
Exactly.
Jewel Spear, 2 for 2.
What a great start for Jewel Spear. Only 9 points in that meeting back in December. She's off to a good start.
Now at 83, 3 balls on the season for the sophomore from Texas. Inside, Hermosa, no. Rebound tipped and controlled by Kubai. Spear is going to be the first sophomore to lead the ACC in scoring in about a decade. Hermosa, top of the key, 2. Four minutes in. 2 teams looking pretty sharp offensively so far.
They really are. Like the bounce in the game with Wake Forest.
Mora too strong off the glass. Lottinen into the corner for Stroutman. And Kaya Harrison pulls down the rebound. Harrison, the fastest player on the floor usually, running out ahead of the pack. kicks it for Becker. Wake's 4 of 7 thus far. 3 of the 4 baskets have been assisted. Becker from the corner. Knocks down the 3.
I think Becker can have a lot of success tonight when she is being guarded by Cabai. Keep her away from the basket, make her move her feet. Doesn't always come out well on the screens. Good look for Becker, better shot.
Only the 4th three-pointer of the season. Got to imagine the Georgia Tech scouting report said to give her that look. Love banks it in over Becker inside. Leah Love averaging just under 11 points per game. Georgia Tech with 4 starters averaging between 10 and 11. Spear looking for another one, comes up short. Long rebound finds Strautmane, the 5th year from Latvia. Hermosa, nice little bounce pass, gets it back and puts it in.
Nice post-to-post pass. And something's forgotten because of Dubai's ability to rebound so well. She's actually a very good passer in the paint.
This has been fun. No whistles, feels like a pickup game. Back and forth. Scruggs from the wing. Nope. Georgia Tech, an excellent rebounding team. 3 good blockouts there to secure it. Lottman, like a freight train to the hoop, can't finish. Rebound Mora.
You're right, and when you do like the pace of this basketball game, if you're Wake Forest, you have to become very efficient on the defensive end. Offensively, I think they'll be okay with their sets, but they cannot let Georgia Tech get the inside-out baskets and the second chance opportunities.
Spear lost her dribble. Finds Scruggs. Driving on Strautmane. Around the double. And comes up empty. Each of the last 2 seasons, Stan, Wake and Georgia Tech split a pair of regular season meetings. Inside, it's Hermosa laying it in, and Georgia Tech looking to sweep the season series this year.
Weak side, a little slow getting over there. That's too easy going left.
Jackets in front for the first time. Spear goes down, doesn't get the whistle. We had a whistle since the game started?
No.
There was a travel call.
The travel violation,
That
but
was
I'm thinking foul.
Not that we're complaining. And there we go.
Let's see there.
And we were due. You can't blame me for that one. Fouls on Wake. Nerea Hermosa's got a quick 6. And Georgia Tech, after trailing by 5, on a 6-0 run to take a 1-point lead. Yellow Jackets with a 1-point lead, 2:35 remaining here in the first. As we try to quantify Georgia Tech's struggles, you can see opponents' points per game considerably up. Shooting percentage for the opponents also up over this last 6-game stretch.
You're not shooting, they're shooting better. You've got to handle the basketball and play out of this funk right now. Good start so far for the Yellow Jackets.
They enter the day 19-9 overall, looking for a 20-win season. They're guaranteed a double-digit win season. They're 10-7. And there's Hermosa staying hot. She's 4 for 6. She's got 8 points, and it's an 8-0 Jackets run.
Off the step out of the inbounds, a little mid-range shot. She's got that pat down. 6 of 11 shooting in the first few minutes of the ball game for the Yellow Jackets.
Mora going at Hermosa at the other end, and there's the game's first foul called against Georgia Tech. Joe Spear picked one up right before the break, and this one will be on Hermosa, sending Christina Mora to the free throw line. It's too bad that her family wasn't able to be here today.
Yes.
Christina from Toronto. Really heartwarming videos sent by mom and dad and brother and other family members. They had Christina in close to tears as she walked out with flowers, escorted by one of her top teachers at Wake Forest. And I mean, it really brings the emotions of senior day into a new light. It's hard to fathom playing a game.
Yeah, and that's why I said it was so good to see her get off to a nice start, get a couple of baskets in, kind of just concentrate on playing basketball, not worry about those emotions. But really good over the last 4 years to watch her evolve as a solid basketball player, a scorer inside, gotten in shape, really a dominant figure. And we wish her the very best. But right now she's locking in, had a good defensive stance right then.
The travel called on Kubai. That's the second Georgia Tech turnover, and I don't want to be accused of jinxing Wake Forest, but 8 minutes in, they don't have a turnover. Mora with a right hand, unable to get it to go.
Gotten really comfortable over the years and involved in that little jump hook and a little up and under move. That time wouldn't fall.
Stratmana sets up Sarah Bates. Rebound tipped around. Nicely grabbed by Kubai. Second shot for Bates, same result. Olivia Sumiel into the game for the first time. With that brace on her left wrist. Mora on the offensive glass puts it in.
Nice job by Christina Mora. Got good inside position. Timing, gets the rebound, finishes strong.
Deeks had missed 7 shots in a row before that Mora stick back. Under a minute in the first. Lottinen going glass.
So hard to guard. She's the ability to knock down the three, then she can put it on the floor, get inside and score off the bounce.
Elise Williams found her spot, too strong though. About a second and a half difference between the game and shot clock stand. Georgia Tech shooting 53% in the period.
They'd like to run out of this horn set. Now it's going to try high-low. Maybe see screen. One-on-one matchup. Here we go. How do you defend that?
Lottinen sets up Bates from the other side. And a stick back from Kubai. Final second of the quarter from 3/4 court. Williams is well short. Lorella Kubai doing a little bit of everything. She's got 6 rebounds already. Her first bucket doubles the Georgia Tech lead. Jackets by 4. It is senior day for Christina Mora. She's had a special career under Jen Hoover, helping to lead this program back to the NCAA tournament. And it's something poetic about she's coming off her best game of the season as she's honored here today.
Well, as a senior, you play with a sense of urgency, and it really gets amplified the final few basketball games. And so she played well the other night, following it up with great emotion here, and then playing good rebounding, running the floor, playing defense. So happy for her and all her success.
Aviance Carter with the first 2 of the second gives Georgia Tech its largest lead.
Back-to-back baskets for Georgia Tech that at the end of the quarter, and now Wake Forest has now got to settle in and get some efficient offense.
Elise Williams helps out the cause.
Nice shot. Elise Williams, I think, is definitely going to be on that all-freshman ACC team.
Kubai, nice over-the-top pass. Carter and 1. A glimpse into Kubai's vision. Behind Olivia Miles, number 2 in the league in assists, she's number 1 in rebounding, and that was a beautiful play.
And she's 6'4". Watch this. Goes inside, looks over the defender, throws the weak side pass. No help there. Good pass, great catch, and an excellent finish. Watch this again. Takes her time, looks over the defense. Great touch there. Carter does a great job posting up and should go to the line for the 3-point play.
Carter missed the free throw, but Stratmana has the rebound and hits Carter, who's got 6 points in less than a minute.
Talking about a couple of trips down the court. The size, the length of Georgia Tech paying dividends right now versus Wake Forest.
Carter coming off a 6-point game on Thursday. This is the most she had scored since January 9th. Spear partially blocked. Carter playing with all sorts of confidence. Carter, heat check. Yes, indeed.
That's exactly what that was. Heat check and confidence shot.
But as a coach, you're almost okay with it. She made 3 in a row.
Yeah, especially coming off the bench because she provides some energy for this team.
Becker trying to turn the corner. Sets up Williams from the wing. On the glass, Mora. And she's turned away by Stroutman.
Great look for Williams. Good rebound. Mora is not able to finish that. That length, that size of Georgia Tech playing an impact.
Lautner with 10. Over to Bates. Spear. Defending. Kubai to the basket. Beats the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Carter, are you kidding me? Timeout, Jen Hoover. 8 straight for Aviance Carter to begin this second quarter. Only averaging 3 points a game, Stan. She's got 8 in the last 2:14 to stretch the lead. Back inside the Joel Coliseum. It's the Aviance Carter show right now. She's got 8 points for the Jackets in the opening few minutes here in the second quarter. It was a tie game not long ago, Stan, 16 all. Since then, obviously, a 12-3 run for the Jackets. 6 straight in the last 90 seconds, all from Carter.
Really, talk about giving your team a burst. That's what you need to do.
Important response from Elise Williams.
Good timeout by Coach Hoover. Get them settled in. They got the burst by Carter. And then you got to come back and respond. With the size of Georgia Tech beginning to pay a little bit, Wake Forest has got to find a way to box them out and go after the ball themselves.
Lautner banks it in.
Not a lot you can do about that.
Stretches the lead back to 9, although we still have by far the closest game in the ACC right now. Not sure if you saw what Louisville was doing to Notre Dame. It was cruel. It was 31-3 at the end of the first quarter. Cardinals in South Bend up by 37, and BC was up 30-plus over Syracuse most of their game at the Dome. As Becker lays it in to bring the Deacs back within 7.
Nice drive by Becker, going left, strong off left. You know, it took Becker a little while to get used to this rhythm and this speed of the game. Her last 10 or 12 ball games, she's really come out and played kind of like we expected her to do as she transferred in from the University of Utah. Athletic, can run the floor, make the mid-range shot, put the ball on the floor.
And there's no question about it. Becker averaging 9 per game over her last 7. 4 of those have been in double figures. Lautner kicks it. Bates, little sidestep. And a rebound controlled near the 3-line by Lautner. Stroutman to travel. Turnover number 4 for Georgia Tech. Jackets defense has been pretty good, but they have not forced a single Wake Forest turnover yet in the ballgame.
And if you're a Deacon fan, that is good. Averaging about 15 turnovers a ball game. Keep the ball, get some shots, good things can happen.
Foul called on Jamira Hines on the glass there. She was surprised by the whistle. Second foul on Hines in limited action. So her stay on the court won't last very long. As you see, Jen Hoover, Wake Forest's all-time winningest coach. Hey, Jen is a 21st century college basketball coach. And what I mean by that is she's pretty active on social media. It's cool to see how much she loves her team, just waxing poetic about Christina Mora yesterday, trying to encourage fans, friends, family to come out and support her for senior day. There's a lot of love Jen has for her players, like all coaches, but Jen really voices that love publicly. Excellent defense by the Deacs right in front of the Wake Forest bench.
Harrison really got down, defensive stance, put pressure on the ball. Lautner didn't handle the pressure well that time, goes out of bounds. Now, can you make them pay for that, Wake Forest? And just talking to Jen Hoover, even without the social media, you see that there's a passion for her players, and her players have the same respect and love for her.
Olivia Summiel cuts it to 4.
Her ability to step out and make the mid-range and 3-ball has really improved her game and really helped the Demon Deacons down the stretch.
So 20th 3 of the season after only making 6 threes her first 2 years. Love inside, no, rebound, Mora.
Nice post defense that time.
Spear. Lockman pulls down the rebound. That was an entry pass to no one. Harrison, the easy steal. Harrison runs into a crowd. Still 20 seconds here for the Deacs.
Take your time.
Williams fouled on her way to the rack.
Great job by Elise Williams. Splits the double team, goes downhill strong, and takes the contact. And again, her recognition of this. Here's a double, she splits it. It's just a little bit of contact there, but is able to finish the play.
Second personal foul on Hermosa. So the junior from Spain heads to the Georgia Tech bench. Another reason why this is a huge game today for Wake Forest. You see their record, 14-14. Thinking about WNIT participation, you need to be 500. If you win today, they basically guarantee themselves an opportunity to be invited. If they were to lose today, Wake Forest, they would need 2 wins in Greensboro in order to get above 500 before that loss would knock them back to sea level. And certainly on folks' minds in the Wake Forest program, even if they don't want to articulate it. Playing in the postseason matters.
Yeah, exactly. Coming off an NCAA bid last year, you want to keep that momentum going, your program.
Mora the rebound. She's got 6 boards to go with 7 points. Spear defended pretty well by Bates. Harrison to Mora. Mora using her size beautifully.
We expect her to go up and under, use the left hand there, kissed off the glass with the right side from 10 feet. Playing under control, playing like the senior should, leading.
Well, Aviance Carter had 8 points in 2.5 minutes. Georgia Tech only has 2 points in the last 4.5 minutes.
Wake Forest on a bit of a run, and they ain't run.
Bates passed up the shot. Shot clock winding down. And Lockman just barely gets it off. It did not catch the iron. One of the loudest roars here at the Joel Coliseum in a Wake Forest women's basketball game all season.
I'm telling you, Evan, it was. I mean, that great defensive stand. You saw it in the previous defensive effort of the long pass where 2 people controlled the ball and got the steal. That time, everyone locked in, nowhere to go. Shot clock violation. Deeks with an opportunity to take the lead.
On an 8-zip run.
Spears has been quiet.
Back to Mora. Double comes, gets it to Harrison. Harrison. And we get a whistle, and it was out of bounds, and it will be Wake ball because it was deflected by Georgia Tech on the shot.
Still time, 9 on the clock. Watch this drive. You can see just got a little woo. Just play on. Play on.
Georgia Tech fans are like, what?
What play on?
Spear. No daylight. Williams with a prayer. And it was not answered.
And Bates did a really nice job not allowing Spear to get comfortable, get her feet set on the jump shot, had to force it out, and then the shot clock violation eventually, but good defensive effort this time by Sarah Bates.
That technically goes a turnover, even though they got a shot off?
Yes.
Wake's first turnover, and Georgia Tech with number 7 in the offensive foul.
Weak side, watch it goes inside. Position above the restricted arc. Nice play, Jules Spear.
Closing in on 2 minutes to play in the half. Spear, nice move on the baseline. Extra pass to the corner, Williams. Offensive rebound, Samiel pulls it down.
Great hands by Olivia.
Back in Jules' grass, and then she throws it away. Stolen by Kubai, and the breakaway layup stretches the Georgia Tech lead back to 3.
Size, length, athleticism, passing lane, steal, goes after it, gets it, scores.
Snaps around a 6-minute scoreless drought for Georgia Tech. Inamura with a right hand. She was fouled. Kubai charged with her first. By the way, let me just mention this now. We can start the triple-double watch for Kubai. She's got only 2 points, but 8 rebounds and 5 assists with 1:15 to go in the second quarter.
Let's keep our eye on that.
Christina Mora, I'll say it now confidently, on her way to a double-double. Yeah, and I beg your pardon, Kubai now with 4 points. Mora's got 9 points, 6 rebounds as she goes to the line here.
You remember early in the season, she went through that part where she couldn't get the shot off. She didn't have a rhythm, didn't have her confidence, and it's totally opposite now. Now, look, wants the ball in the post, has an idea what she's going to do with the ball in the post, and elevates on her shot. I was talking about it earlier in the year. She'd get low, she didn't elevate, didn't have to lift, the shots were short. You know, everything is strong, it's in the rim, she's doing a really good job with her legs.
Under a minute now in the half. Tech by 2. Lotman throws it away. Mora picks the pass.
Active, active.
Jules Spear got an early bucket. Hit 2 early threes, in fact. Hasn't scored since. In the lane. Harrison comes up empty. And with 30.1 on the clock, there is a 0.1 second differential here between the game and shot clock. So it's safe to say Georgia Tech can look for the last
You think
shot.
they're going to save it for the last one?
If they want. Carter's been a playmaker in this quarter. She's not looking for the last shot. That one won't stay down, and Wake has an opportunity to tie or take the lead.
So you go ISO right now.
Spear for the lead. Yes! Spear, the Spear. Deacons by 1 at the half. They're still ranked in the top 25, but a loss today will almost certainly end that heading into Greensboro. Wake Forest with a win today could be on a pretty good roll. 3 out of 5 heading into the tournament. Above 500. More a little hop step before the move, called for the travel.
A couple of those losses for Georgia Tech have been in overtime as well. So, you know, you wonder where their headspace is right now. And if you're Wake Forest, missed opportunity to expand on the lead on the first possession, but just continue to focus and play solid ball. There's the high low.
Inside, Hermosa into double figures with 10 in the game.
And that's very difficult to defend. You're going 6'4" to 6'5".
Spear backdoor. Swatted from behind, no whistle. Oh, quick hands by Becker. Jackets ball, 24 to shoot. Now in this 6-game stretch that we've been talking about, Georgia Tech.
See, she spins her off, keeps her, holds her off with the left arm. Nice soft catch, you're exactly right.
Georgia Tech has not won a game in regulation. Their one win was the overtime victory against Clemson. Hermosa, a little step through. Nice move.
Yeah, that's a good set by Georgia Tech. They're spacing. Ball screen action lets Hermosa get into the post, and she's one-on-one. Plays it back to the basket. She's got a nice little jump hook. Can face up and turn around for the mid-range as well.
4 straight for Hermosa. Spear, a little off balance, and Kubai has her 9th rebound.
And Wake have to work hard for shots as Georgia Tech's running their sets and getting inside. Posting up again.
Hermosa has been the offense so far in the quarter, but Mora has the rebound there. 8 rebounds for Tina.
When she gets there, you've got to make her work inside the post. Make her take a shot off balance, and if she does, you only allow her 1 shot. Good job by Mora.
Mora, a little line drive off the front of the rim. Good anticipation there by Becker. Deflects it out of bounds. Wake Forest will either play at 1 p.m. on Wednesday in the first game of the tournament or at 6:30 in the 3rd game of the tournament. First 3 days of the tournament broadcast live on your regional sports network. Lorella Kubai with bucket and 1.
And you can see what the strategy was for Coach Dale Fortner and staff to go inside, take away the double ups, let your bigs put it to the floor. None better than Kubai, her ability to pass, or also put it down and score. Nice move, nice score.
A concerted effort by Georgia Tech to get the ball inside in these first 4 possessions of the second half.
No question about it. No question about it. From the wing entry or straight from post.
They outscored Wake in the paint 36-20 when they met back in December. Of course, Wake Forest was incredibly short-handed in that game, missing 4 starters. COVID protocols mostly. Very different Wake team now, and a different Tech team now, too. That's an offensive foul on Hermosa, and that is her 3rd personal.
So let's keep an eye on that. Will she go out of the ball game? 7:41, Georgia Tech up 6. They find Wake Forest. I attack Hermosa. Got to get her out of the game if you're a Deacon.
Nell Fortner leaving her in, trusting her. Becker forgot the ball. Recovers. Harrison. Now Hermosa defending. And she didn't want to defend. And the Deacons are back within 4.
Great call. Get the ball into the player's hands, and Hermosa's guarding. Attack her, either trying to score the basketball or either making a pass for someone else to drive and cut.
Nice move by Hines. Demira Hines, first bucket of the game. Stroutman from the top of the key, short. Hines pulls down the miss.
See if you can get Jules Spear the basketball on the move. There you go. Let her work one-on-one, get some spacing. Loves guarding her again. Remember what she did. A nice job on her in the game in December. They're going to switch everything, but not on that.
They get Spear in the corner. In and out. As Kubai grabs her 10th board.
That's a good look, and that's a good set. Get her the ball and moving.
A little surprised they didn't go back into Hines against Hermosa. Though.
Yeah, but you want to also keep Jewel involved, too. I like that. Attack.
Nice dish inside. Hermosa still on the floor making an impact.
And with Hermosa with 3 fouls, you get her in screen action. She's going to go to the rack. If you're Wake Forest, you've got to keep an eye on her and try to double her up on the weak side. But that's a good play. Kept it up high, finishing strong.
14 points now for Hermosa. Good defense. Kubai deflected it, but did not come up with the theft. Harrison for Becker. 10 to shoot. Becker dishes. Hines inside. Too strong. It is Georgia Tech ball. If it had gone to Wake, there would have been just 1 on the shot clock.
Watch Hermosa here. Know she's got the foul, attack, go up and under. She says, I'm going to just give it to you. And if she gives it to you, you got to score. Then watch Hermosa this time. She's got the whole left side clear. So when she catches the ball, she's going right to the rack, kept it up high.
She
then they get her out.
Adds a bucket, gives the bucket, takes a rest.
Yeah, not a bad way to work. Give it, take it away, get some more.
To the corner, locked in. Jackets now 2 for 9 from 3 in the ball game.
Now with her most side of the ball game, whoever Kubai is guarding, you got to keep her active. Keep her out of the middle. That's going to allow driving line.
Like Becker, quick first step. Midway through this third quarter. Bates, he'll step back. Long rebound, finds Stroutmana, and then she throws it away. The 11th Georgia Tech turnover. Wake Forest within 4 on Senior Day. The triple-double watch is on for Lorela Kubai, 50-year yellow jacket from Terni, Italy. Today, her 150th game in her Georgia Tech career. Over 1,000 points, over 1,000 rebounds, and a lot of wins. Playing for a couple different coaches, Michelle Joseph first, and now Nell Fortner.
In addition to size, has a great basketball IQ. Great footwork in the post, good hands, sees the entire floor. You know, and she'll develop even more of a long-range shooting game as her game evolves. But she can do it all. She's a dominant post player.
Spear comes up short. Hines, strong work on the glass. I think the foul's on Kubai. If it is, it'll be number 2 on Lorela. Yes, indeed. They said Kubai from Terni, Italy, the birthplace of Saint Valentine. That's why they call it the city of lovers.
So you never cease to amaze me with great information.
I knew you'd like that one.
Yeah, thank you for that. I just think of Chicago when I think of St. Valentine's Day Massacre. That's all I can do. Oh well.
Hines can't connect. Kubai with her 11th rebound. About 100 miles north of Rome. Kubai going to work. And Harrison able to control the rebound. Had it, lost it, and then recovered.
Wake Forest has got to take advantage of the opportunities right now. If we have a good offensive rhythm. That's good. Go inside. Inside, outside, get your baskets.
Pretty good ball movement, but Jewel Spear hasn't touched it yet this trip. Harrison tries to get it to Spear, 30 feet away with the clock winding down. And that was not the best offensive possession of the game by any measure for the Deacs.
Early in the offense, it looked good. They moved the ball from one side to the other. It went inside and went back outside, but then they just kind of stopped, stood around. And when you stand around, good things are not going to happen for you. In basketball, anyway.
Yeah.
Baseball, okay. Golf, definitely.
And one. Alliance Carter. Now with 10 points in the ball game.
Georgia Tech does a really good job of space. And there's a screen action there. She just rubbed off the screen from the other side.
Just her second double-figure scoring game of the season. She had 14 against Furman on 12-12.
That was December 12th.
Yep.
So I'm right with you. Try to throw a little tricky stuff in every now and then, man. I got you. 12-12, St. Valentine's.
Here on the penultimate day of the second month of the year.
Next to the last.
There you go.
Hey. That little numbers thing. What do you call it? Was that a little numbers
How
thing?
many games have you called the past 3 days?
13.
Unbelievable. And you are still sharp as a tack.
Yeah. Depends on how the attack is. 3-1, 13.
Glad Stan's here. Glad you're here.
Glad to be here. Glad to be with you.
3 minutes left in the third. Spear with the right hand.
Get her the basketball, sometimes off the ball. In other words, runner misdirection, runner from the baseline out. Get her an opportunity to get space and maybe make a play off the bounce if you can't get the quick jumper.
11 now for Spear. Deflected by Williams, stolen by Mora.
Hard pass to make there. Got to make a pass. Nice pass.
Becker wide open ahead of the pass. 9 points now for Nia Becker. As I said, she's averaging 9 a game over the last few weeks. Strautmane looking to extend the Jackets' lead. Comes up short. Oh, what a rebound by Strautmane on her knees.
Nice defense to take away Strautmane's initial move, and then her second move too. Just didn't get the rebound. Got to get those second chance opportunities. They'll make you pay.
Strautmane's three won't go, but Lahtinen gives the Jackets a third chance this trip. Can Wake Forest get their third stop of the possession, close it out? Lahtinen to the bucket, scores!
Lahtinen did a really nice job kind of rubbing the screen off the high post. No one there to step out and stop the basketball. Drive right down the lane, get an easy basket.
Veteran finish from the Finnish senior.
Oh, wow.
Buck pointed to play in the third.
Well, you got 3 straight days in the chair at the ACC tournament, so you're getting ready. I like that. What else you got for me?
Final seconds of this possession, and it will go to Georgia Tech.
Finish, is that what you said?
It's close to what I said.
Close to it, drive is there. See how she used the screen, kind of made a ball fake to set up the screener, and then rolled right down the lane. Weak side defender again. She's got to be aware of that and come over for help. See, there's a spacing by Georgia Tech.
Kubai finds herself open, buries the jumper.
And that's an evolution of her game. A couple of years ago was strictly post or post off the movement. Now she can step away from the basket and hit that shot with ease.
Important possession here for Wake Forest. Spear with the left. Offensive foul. As Kubai takes the hit. That's number 2 on Jewell.
And evidence is similar to what we saw in that first matchup in December, where if she beat her defender initially, she gets by her. But there's great Georgia Tech help on the weak side to take the charge. Never giving her airspace, never giving her an opportunity in the paint to make a second dribble.
Ken Hoover doesn't want Jewell to pick up number 3 in the final 28 seconds here in the third, so Samiel enters for Spear. By the way, today is Jewell's first game as a 21-year-old. She turned 21 on Friday. Happy belated birthday, Jewell. All right, Jackets have scored the last 4 to stretch a 3-point lead to 7 and have a chance here to take the final shot and create a larger gap as we head to the fourth. Lahtinen with 6, Strautmane with 4, Bates with 2, Bates comes up empty. So Georgia Tech will take a 7-point lead into the fourth as the Jackets try to snap their 3-game losing streak and head into their ACC tournament opener on Thursday with some momentum. Kubai with a baseline J. 7-point game. Wake Forest had a 1-point lead at halftime, but as we take the turn for home, it's Nell Fortner's Yellow Jackets in front 48-41 after a strong third quarter. Nerea Hermosa leads the Jackets with 14 points. Did pick up her third foul in the middle of that period. Aviance Carter with 11 for Georgia Tech. Spear with 11, Mora with 10, Becker with 9 for the Deacs. Georgia Tech begins the fourth with the basketball. Final quarter of the regular season. And a late whistle will give Kubai free throws.
Take a look at that again. Hermosa back on the floor for Georgia Tech with those 3 fouls, but they go away. Let's take a look at her contact. Nice inside screen action. Here we go. There's the move.
I think she got her on the shoulder.
Yeah.
First on Samiel. Georgia Tech have played more than 40 minutes over the past couple weeks, a lot. Thought it was incredible to realize that Lodemai Lahtinen, over her last 5 games, Stan, is averaging 41 minutes a game. Played all 45 twice in that stretch.
That's a heavy load to bear as you get near the end of the season, because you expect your minutes for your frontline players to increase a little bit in tournament play.
Big bucket, Elise Williams.
Definite needed basket for Wake Forest. Only 8 points in the third quarter. Got to get some offense and yet play great defense as they've done most of this ball game.
Hermosa. Offensive foul! Number 4 on Nerea Hermosa inside.
We've talked a lot of times about weak side defenders. Watch this. Ball goes in the post. There's a spin. She's established the play. Offensive foul.
Don't love that call.
You don't?
No.
Why?
It wasn't much.
Well,
that's a tough call for Georgia Tech.
It is, but I've never really liked the call from game one. Not that play, but I think if you're going to charge, you got to be at least allowed to make a move. When you just turn in to go to the basket, that's kind of hard because it's a blind play. I understand what you're saying, but they called it.
Smart play by Becker.
Oh, no question. No, she did what she's going to do.
Williams will get to the free throw line here. Changes the game incredibly to send Hermosa to the bench with her 4th.
But the premise of the call that I'm in the block, and the moment I turn to go to the basket, there's someone waiting there, and I hit you, that's a foul. Sometimes there's some disparity there. It is what it is. But now, how long will Hermosa stay on the bench with the 4 fouls? And if you're Wake Forest, can you take advantage of that with your own rebound game? Obviously, Kabai still in the ball game. Carter, who's come in and really been a spurt for them, will get more minutes inside.
Williams 1 for 2. Williams into double figures with 10 points. Nia Becker 1 point away from giving the Deacs 4 double-figure scores for the 7th straight game.
Impressive.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. All right.
Kubai. Air ball.
Didn't double her off the bounce.
Smart holster there by Spear. She saw Becker ahead, but there wasn't a great lane to get it to her. Better lane to find Mora, and she's fouled by Kubai on the reach. And that's number 3 on Lorella Kubai. 3rd team foul for Georgia Tech in the first minute 37 of the 4th. They only have 1 more to give. Spear. Leah Love has done a pretty good job defensively on Spear again. Mora banks it in, crawls it over the rim.
Take away the first option there and just continue to play through it. A lot of times you'll get a basket if you're just patient, even on your quick hitters.
Kubai, power dribble, 2.
See how they, once again, go high-low. Take away your weak side defender. You've got too far to cover with the ball in the air. It's an easy basket for Kubai.
He's got 13, 12, and 7 right now.
See how they double up, they switch this time. Kabai's on Spear.
Becker into double figures. She goes with 11.
Nice soft touch by Becker.
3-point game,
Right.
7.5 minutes to go.
Watch the action right there, Evan. You see how they're trying to post up Kubai, but there's space, so she can't get it, so she can kick it out for a shot.
Carter, blocking foul. Number 3 on Spear. That was close.
Very.
I think it was the right call, though. Get another look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That left hand got in there too. See, Mora's asking for a travel.
sure she's asking politely, being from
Oh, no,
Canada.
there's no question about it. And senior day, she's polite, happy. All right, high ball screen action, great spacing. It's like a pro set here. You try to look for your matchups or your drive cuts. Don't get it, you can kick it out. Wake Forest plays smart defense now, 5 on the clock.
Lottanen fires. Rebound, Mora.
Good defensive set by the Demon Deacons.
Spear checks where she was. Mora banks it in. Deacons are within 1.
Great job. Run the floor big, get to a spot, nice pass. Better basket by Mora.
Hermosa back to the scorer's table, returning next. Whistle, but Kubai creates a little separation again. She's now got 15.
She's hard to stop when she's got a head of steam going downhill. Carter now guarding Spear.
Kubai on Mora. And Kubai wins that battle. Rebound number 13. Lottanen and Kubai played together for so long.
Two-man action.
Now Bates involved from the wing. Sarah Bates. She has been off all game long. She's 0 for 7. Spear kicks it for Becker. Jewell wants it back. And Wake fortunate. That pass deflected out of bounds by Lottanen. Here comes Hermosa and Stroutman are coming back.
Watch this move, run with Vault, left hand, left side, the basket, point to pass. Thank you for the pass. Driving, going downhill, very difficult to stop Kubai in that situation. Both post players, both post teams have done a really nice job inside of 15 feet. Take your time if you're Wake Forest. And if you're Georgia Tech, put pressure on the passer. Make them make a decision.
2 seconds. Becker shoots it. Banks it in! Timeout, Jen Hoover. Wake Forest 5 for 5 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. And the Deacons are not going away, Stan.
Banker's hours on a Sunday afternoon. Deeks trail by 1.
Georgia Tech looking to snap their 3-game losing streak. Lorella Kubai and Nerea Hermosa have been the offensive go-to gals for the Jackets.
Nice passing, good footwork inside. Yep, another move using left hand. Screen roll action goes inside. It was an easy layup because they're doing their work early. Great hustle here by Kubai to get the easy layup. Pass inside. Mid-range jumper, count the basket. Again, little dribble handoff action. Got her going downhill. You're not going to stop that.
And combined for 29. They lead by 1 with the ball as we tick under 5 minutes to play.
And remember, Hermosa's playing with 4 fouls now with 4:52 left to play.
And that ball deflected out of bounds, and we're going to get another timeout. 14 seconds of basketball after the last timeout. We'll be back, I promise. Well, Nia Becker, as we talked about throughout the day, has really come on strong over the month of February, having another strong offensive game today. She's 6 for 7 from the floor.
Playing with so much confidence, her ability to put the ball on the floor from the wing, runs the floor very nicely, catches there, finishes. All the things that we thought she would be able to do for Wake Forest. Took her a little time to get some rhythm, but February has been a very good month for her. This game has been very good for her, 13 points.
Like Christina Mora from the Deacons Canadian contingent. Lottanen into the bucket. Free throws coming up for the senior from Helsinki. Lottanen, a 74% free throw shooter this season. This will be her first attempt of the game. Jackets only 5 free throws in the first 35 minutes. Georgia Tech has had a few opportunities throughout this game to kind of seize control, stretch the lead to double figures. They haven't been able to do that at all. Wake Forest has never gone away. 1 of 2. Jackets' largest lead has been 9.
Plenty of time, but now you've got to be a very good team of execution. Your passes have got to be sharp. Your screens have got to be solid.
Spear off the iron. Kubai with Velcro hands for the 14th rebound.
7 assists, 14 boards, 15 points.
And still plenty of time to add to it in all columns. And they got Samiel with a foul on Kubai there. That's the Deacons' 4th team foul of the quarter. Number 3 on Samiel. Hermosa. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Wake Forest ball. 4:07 remaining.
Nice set now. Now you've got Love, who's got length along with size, guarding Spear on the weak side.
.11 to shoot. Mora to Spear for the lead. Around and out. 15th rebound for Kubai.
Spear had to work really hard to get the ball, but found a little bit of a daylight to get the shot just a bit off. I like that set. High-low. Didn't get it, then reverse it, but put it on the other side.
Pretty good defense by Samiel.
No question about it.
Stroutman to the basket.
And 2 Deacon players had an opportunity to stop the ball either by defending it or either taking the charge. She goes right down the lane, similar to what we saw out of Kubai early in the game. Gets the basket.
Big veteran take there by Digna Stroutman. The Latvian via Syracuse. Offensive foul called. That's the 4th on Samiel. Spear had a couple shots to tie or take the lead the last couple trips. And now if you're Wake, 3 minutes to go, down by 4 playing defense.
Not a good time for Wake to have a little drought scoring. Huge defensive possession for the Deacons.
Love saw the lane open up and Becker rejects it at the last possible moment. Mora on the block. Nice move. Missed it short.
Size.
I'm amazed Becker got that block on Love. Heck of a play. Now Lawton, high dribble, dishes Hermosa. Nicely done. Jackets by 6.
Just old school basketball. A little pick and roll action. Find the screen, goes inside. Nice bounce pass, gets the best. That's a good drive.
Williams missed it with the left hand. Deacons have not scored in 3 minutes, and in that time, the Jackets have created a little bit of separation. Georgia Tech, their last 2 games, of course, went to overtime. Lockman lays it in, makes it an 8-point game with 1:43 to go.
Lockman just reading, weaving, scoring. Couple last possessions, Deacons defense not been what it needed to be.
Deacons need it. Samiel delivers.
Talking about a player who continues to improve. Great confidence, steps out, knocks in the head, another 3-point basket, Olivia Samiel.
But the 7-0 run preceding that 3, consequential. 5-point game, 75 seconds.
Get the ball out of her hands if you're Wake. If you're Georgia Tech, keep it moving.
Loutman with 7. Loutman, no. And a jump ball on the rebound. Wake Forest has the arrow. So the Deacons aren't quite dead yet with the ball down 5 and a minute to play.
Yep.
It's clean play by Lottman.
Clean on both sides.
Harrison, Becker, Spear, Williams, Mora. Trying to get it to Spear and Leah Love making a case for the all-defense team of the league with what she's done a couple times this year against Jewel.
Oh, no question about it. Long arms, move, good footwork. That was a hard pass to make. Player going away from you on a bad angle. Good defensive play by Love.
She might have cemented her spot on my all-defense ballot today.
That's got to be on Love. Tried to run through the screen.
The 14th foul, though. Wake will inbound with 48.9 remaining.
We talk about it so much, Evan, you and I, especially during Wake games. Wake's ability to score off an inbound set. So it'll be very interesting to see right now if they can get that quick hitter, get a basket, be able to play some good defense and get another possession out of this. Don't want to let a lot of time go, obviously, with 48.9 remaining in this game. There's your quick hit, look.
Becker going baseline, the other side, missed the reverse. Timeout, Georgia Tech. Love called it immediately, secures the advance. And Jen Hoover looks at the clock and has a glance of despair on her face. Now, if Lorella Kabai touches the ball, you'd love to foul her because she is the weakest of the 5 starters from the free throw line. That's just 65%. Georgia Tech is some offensive execution away from squelching that losing streak and getting their 20th win of the year on the eve of the ACC tournament. Still to come today in the ACC, Duke and Carolina meet again at 4 p.m. in Carmichael. Clemson at Miami. The Hurricanes had their 4-game winning streak snapped on Thursday night, but they're playing well, a team trending upwards. That's a 4:30 tip-off from the Watsco Center, and then at 6 p.m. tonight, NC State and Virginia Tech, ACC Network. 3rd-ranked Wolfpack, 23rd-ranked Hokies, and the battle of 2 best friends, Elizabeth Kitley and Elisa Kinane. Could be the last time they play against each other in the ACC. Kubai, another all-ACC candidate, her 35th career double-double today. And there was no doubt, watching the first quarter, that she'd end up double figures in points and rebounds.
She just can be a dominant force in so many ways. And you're right, if you want to foul her,
and they missed their chance. And they foul Lottman, 74% free throw shooter. Williams gives the foul, her 3rd. Samuel and Spear, who both checked out for the defensive possession, back in for O. Lottman has 2 shots here. Have seen some prominent basketball voices over the past month or 2 in the women's game saying we got to get the 1-and-1 back in the women's game. I wholeheartedly agree. It's a better game for the 1-and-1.
I think so too. Put pressure on the shooter.
Lottman missed them both.
Opportunity.
There's the second to last timeout for Jen Hoover, with her team down 5 and 35.3 remaining.
Actually like the quarters, but I would like to see the 1-and-1 just, all across the board. Put pressure on you. You have to make plays, make those free throws. Those missed free throws now. Wake Forest is able to advance the ball. Plenty of time. You don't have to shoot the 3, but you want to get a good shot, probably for Spear. But don't forget about Smell. She has the ability to step out, especially around the top of the key area. But you've got to get a basket. You can't waste a lot of time in doing so.
What do you think about posting up the senior here?
I like it if we can send a cutter. Post her up, send somebody through on your weak side, let clears out some room so she can make that move, the up and under with the left hand. if she's got to really, really work to get a basket, I don't know if you've got enough time to get another possession out of that unless Georgia Tech helps you. But I do like her touching the basketball.
She only scored 73 points as a freshman, and she has certainly come a long way from where she was when she arrived. Christina Mora, final game of the Joel. They inbound it to her, and they turn it over.
Ooh.
Jen Hoover saying that there was contact, and are they going to review it?
Yes, they should. Floater pass. Tough angle to get that too, unless she was going to try to get a dribble handoff.
The thing I don't like about this, Dan, they're reviewing to see who it went out of bounds off of. If it clearly goes out of bounds off Mora, and she also got hit on the arm, they can't call a foul. And it looks like that's what happened.
Previous out of bounds plays on a review.
Kubai hit her on the arm.
Yep.
The ball hit Mora's hand. This should be Georgia Tech ball, by the way the rules are enforced.
Right, but it should have been a foul call.
Yeah, there's something inconsistent of why they can review who it went off of. And I guess one's a judgment call and the other's not, but they're both judgment. I don't know. Something. I think even for officials, something sits uneasy about this. But you also don't want to review everything, so I'm not sure what the right answer is.
Well, back in the day, before modern technology, it would have been ball going the other way, and that's how we played it. Now, sometimes we make things that are easy harder. I want them to get it right, but
I was talking about this on Thursday night too.
when we also talking about the Olivia Miles situation again, we kind of come to an agreement with that personally. I mean, you're okay with the fact. I can see it in your head right now. You
Out of bounds call stays. Blue possession.
No, I think Olivia Miles is the freshman of the year in the ACC.
I agree.
But she is not eligible to be voted that. She'll be somewhere on my All-ACC ballot, either the bottom of the first team or somewhere on the second team.
Second. I think she's going to get some votes for All-American.
I think so too. I don't have those votes though. I can only control my All-ACC ballot.
That's what I like about you. You control what you can control. Control it right now, Georgia Tech. Getting the ball. Got to foul.
Well, that's the person to foul, so Hines gives it with 31.8 remaining. Is in every part of the rim, but it fell through for Kubai, who's now got 16 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists. Makes them both. Makes it a 3-possession game with a shade under 32 seconds, and Nell Fortner can sense a victory. And for the Yellow Jackets, it has been a long time coming. Georgia Tech has not won a game in regulation, Stan, since February the 1st. They beat Duke in Durham 59-46. Since then, losses at NC State, Virginia Tech, an overtime win against Clemson, overtime loss to Notre Dame, and then losses to Miami and then Florida State.
Three-quarter court tempo. Obviously, you've got the legendary Nell Fortner as a head coach. We talked about Virginia Tech being a team that could do some damage in the ACC tournament. I think it's Georgia Tech basketball team. They get this win today, possibly. They hold on for 31-8. They'll feel better about themselves. They'll have that momentum that they need to go into the tournament, where obviously it's a new season.
And a win today locks Georgia Tech into the 6th spot. And
not a bad place to be.
The 6th seed plays the nightcap on Thursday, 8 p.m. against the winner of the 11 and the 14.
So they could see Wake Forest again.
They could, depending on how things shake out. If Clemson beats Miami, Wake would drop into the 12-13. If Miami beats Clemson, then Wake could very well earn the right to play these Jackets again.
Tough. Had a chance 2 possessions ago, and Had trouble getting the ball in. Georgia Tech rallied defensively, made a couple of plays, made the plays offensively, made the free throws. But I love the effort today by the Demon Deacons. I love what they were able to do. They had a couple of streaks where they did not respond. And something we didn't really talk about much, but you know, Alex Stevenson went down early in the ball game, I think with a lower leg injury. We never saw her return. So hopefully she'll be ready to rock and roll.
7-point game with 25 seconds left. A look at the ACC scoreboard. Florida State up by 7. That's the only other game in action right now. I mean, around 12:30, 12:45, we're getting ready to go on the air. I'm checking out the scores. Louisville was up 40, and Boston College was up 40.
Is that one of those numbers things you were talking about?
What do you mean?
You know, the 4, the 6, and 8, and 4. I guess it's not because there's an 8 and a 4 in it.
That is not a palindrome.
That's
no.
not. That's not. I'm really interested in that because of you.
I appreciate that. We got to teach you the definition.
Thank you. We got more games. We'll be around.
Now, if Georgia Tech makes both these free throws, on
There
the other
you
hand,
go. That's what. See, I was setting you up to explain it. See, don't let me fool you now.
that was next level brilliant by you.
That's right. Thank you. Smarter than I look.
23.8 on the clock, and Kubai looking to add to her total. She's now 5 for 6 from the line. Certainly an all-ACC season for Kubai.
Push it. Deeks have no more timeouts, so just get this down the floor. See if you can get something quick.
That was a double dribble, and they didn't call it. Williams put a second hand on the ball. Georgia Tech saw it.
Wow, they're still making it so hard. See that switch?
That'll do it. Lawton in the steal, and Jen Hoover says no fouls, and the Yellow Jackets get off the schneid and spoil senior day at the Joel Coliseum. Nell Fortner's team wins its 20th game of the season as they head to Greensboro off a 64-56 win against Wake Forest. 4 in double figures for both teams. Hermosa and Kubai lead the way for Georgia Tech. Kubai 15 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists as Georgia Tech clinches the 6th seed in the ACC tournament. They will play Thursday night at 8 p.m.